Joining us now with the latest is the former mayor of Charlotte and the current North Carolina governor, Pat McCrory. Thank you so much for being with us, Governor.
Thank you for having me.
Is that tape ever going to be released to all of us?
Well, let me first say that I am so proud of the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department, and I'm also very proud of our National Guard that I thought did an outstanding job last night under very, very difficult circumstances. And I want to also thank many of the community leaders and neighborhood and faith leaders who stopped confrontation between the Guard and the police and frankly, some anarchists who want to cause just damage and harm to our state and our nation. And it was a team effort under very trying circumstances where you have 300 protesters on national TV, on 3 networks, total coverage, cameras everywhere. And I'm proud of the community, I'm proud of the state, the way we handled a national issue that just happens to be on camera in our state at this point in time.
We definitely support law enforcement. But what about the tape? Are we going to be able to see that soon?
I hope we get to see that soon, but there's one dilemma, and that is the constitutional rights of our police officer. And both the police chief and the Mecklenburg DA feel very strongly that during an ongoing criminal investigation, that the police officer also has protection of evidence, and so a fair trial could be heard. So we're going through that process. That's one reason we changed the state law on October 1st, which is to take the politics out of the release of videos and let a judge determine the balance between the community's right to know versus the constitutional protection of the criminal process. Because this is a criminal investigation right now.
Governor, have you seen the tape?
No, and I'm not going to watch the tape. We've got enough people watching. I'm going to let the criminal justice system do their job and keep the politics out of it as much as possible.
Well, they did. The law enforcement did say, hey, he had a gun, and this is what we did, and I'm happy with what I saw. So they are weighing in.
Yeah, that's one reason I'm not going to weigh in. I'm going to let the judicial process proceed out of respect for again, most of us would love for the tape to get out as soon as possible, but we do have to respect the constitutional process, especially of the police officer there is a criminal investigation right now.
Indeed.
And we have to take that extremely seriously, not just for this police officer, but all police officers that go through this process, or we're going to lose their confidence also.
Governor, you mentioned politics. A politician, now he's a politician, Donald Trump apparently, well, he tweeted out, spoke with Governor McCrory of North Carolina. He's doing a tremendous job under tough circumstances. What else did you all talk about?
We actually talked about, listen, I've had a very positive conversation with both Donald Trump and with the president, both yesterday, and I explained the situation to both Mr. Trump and the president in explaining the dynamics that are occurring. I told them both that we have some anarchists who do not have legitimate reason to protest. We have other protests that are doing an incredible job of expressing their viewpoint, which needs to be heard. And I'm also told them about the courage of our police officers and our National Guard.
All right. Governor McCrory, thank you very much. We know you got your hands full down there this week.